Hey, welcome back, guys. Sorry, I've been on the road. Finally back in. I recently opened the Twitter account, and I know a lot of you guys aren't following. I couldn't make a video, but basically, yeah, TLRY I think is definitely getting short squeezed. This is the weed stock. I've had a long position on it in contracts and debit spreads. But basically, the short float on this one, as of the FinViz, which was last, I guess, January 15th. Maybe actually it's updated now. I can't remember when they updated it. Maybe on the 15th. Oh, you know what? I think they did update it. I think this was like 50 something percent. Now it's 46%. So the short float on TLRY as of whenever this one, January 15th. See, where does it say on here? February 10th. Okay, so they just updated it. Wow. Okay. So yeah, this is what we're waiting for in GameStop. And I'm having a video about GameStop. But right now I'm not moving shares or moving capital over to TLRY. I used other capital to jeopardize this play right here. I saw TLRY running up, had good news with the merger with Afria or whatever, and then selling in UK and just different good news that keeps kind of running it up. And last month this was shorted like 50 something percent. It's only down like maybe 10%. So this is like trailing, I guess, baby, you know, like however long a month. But this thing is going crazy. And then also I liked it. Well, I mean, right now it's going crazy. Basically, I bought in right here. So I mean, it already had a crazy run up. But we had contracts back here, and I had no idea about the short float interest on it at that point. So once I learned about the short float interest and I saw this, it seemed like a top. I already bought in though, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to go for it because this thing could go crazy. And then the other bullish thing for me was I read that it had a short squeeze earlier on and went to 300 with 30% short float. And then I looked back on the daily, I'm like, no way. So IPO'd here, 2018. Somehow just like pretty soon after IPO, just 2 months, 1 month, it had this short squeeze all the way up to 300. And I read, I haven't had enough time to research, but I read that that was only on 25 or like 30% of the short float. So, and it just squeezed up to 300, and this lasted, let's see, 919. Yeah, it lasted 1 day. So I don't, if this thing's 40%, 45% now, and that went to 300, I don't know. I don't know why it couldn't keep going. Because at this point, they've got to be starting to cover. And that's what I think is driving the price. Just right now, pre-market's up 54%. And it's been crazy. Look at this, it was down here. I want to show you guys the tweet though. I feel bad because a lot of you guys didn't follow it. Not to say you should do it, because none of this is financial advice or recommendations. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is our Twitter account. Go ahead and follow me on here, at HappyMoneyYT. So yeah, right here, look. So I was out on the road and I was just looking at my phone, and then I saw some article about how TLRY shorted, and I was like, that's so interesting. I haven't even thought about, you know, I've been looking at shorted stocks more recently, of course, because of GameStop, but I was like, yeah, I should check it out. And then I checked it out, and it was like 50 something percent. I think it was about 10 more percent. But this just got updated today. Or wait, when's, no, this is just saying the current time. So I'm not sure if this is from January 15th or not, but basically it's got enough short float, and then it's running up enough now that the shorts are going to start covering, which it looks like that's maybe happening. However, this has more short float interest, more short float, more shares shorted than it did when it had this crazy squeeze to 300 2 years ago. So I'm thinking, I mean, I don't know. I haven't been studying short squeezes. Just been all from GameStop where I've started studying that. I've been technical analysis, trends, momentum, options, all that kind of stuff. But in my brain, I'm thinking there's no reason why this couldn't go to 300 or even 500, because there's more shorts. There's more of the shares are shorted, and there's more bullish news, I think. I mean, it's not a great catalyst like Jimmy. I'm still thinking that this is going to happen for sure, but wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'm not putting any more into it. I mean, I'm pretty heavy into it. As you can see, I'm up 82%. We're up $1,800 on 63 shares, which I just bought into this other day. So if you look, just bought 63 shares of TLRY. I already have some exposure with calls that I legged into. Typically, I wouldn't buy at these highs, but I checked short float is 50. Yeah. So I think it was just over 50%, and had a squeeze a couple years ago, and it was at 30% that sent it to $300 a share, not financial advice. So this was on February 9th. This was in the morning. I actually picked them up pre-market, which was kind of a mistake, but it ended up just running crazy anyways. This was this day. I picked them up right here and then it kind of sold off. So 34, yeah, because my average cost on this thing is right here. So I picked it up right here. Yeah, trade at your own risk. Don't put in more money than you can lose. It is super high, and typically I wouldn't buy stocks that are way overbought already on a swing trade. However, with this being a potential short squeeze, I don't know. We'll see, and I don't know. But that's it for right now, guys. I'll come back and we'll do a GameStop video and go over some of that stuff, and then we'll do weekly recap, everything that went into our E-Trade. Actually, our E-Trade play on. We'll just talk about that real quick on TLRY. So you know how we legged into it. This play's insane, actually. I'm gonna do a whole video on this play. I want to. This basically was 2 contracts that cost me $50 total, and so far we're up 1,500 on it, and we have potential to make max gain on this play. Actually, I think it is about 1,500. Yeah. So if I analyze this debit spread, let's see, analyze. So that's 900 there, and then this one, analyze max profit. 600, so 1,500. Yeah, so we're about. So basically, I made yeah, the market just opened, so all my indicators. I opened these 2 debit spreads. Basically, I have orders out to close them for max profit. So they might close out today for max profit because this thing looks like it's. I mean, they're both deep in the money at this point. So yeah, that's a $50 to play into 1,500. So I guess that's 1,000%er, or is that more? Is that 10,000%? Yeah, I think that's. I don't know, guys. It's a lot. Okay, sub up, like up, comment down. Happy money sticks around. We'll see you soon. I'm gonna catch up on all the GME news and do another video on that. Peace out.